Well, hello there. How is everyone? I hope you're all well. Video 2 of 2. You know the drill. I hope you are so far surviving Monday, even though for some of you, I know the Aussie guys and gals, you're in the future and that's probably over, and you guys in some parts of the US, it's just beginning. So I hope you've had a good day, some of you, and I hope you're going to have a good day, the others. For me, it's kind of somewhere in the middle. What a day. Anyway, straight into the meat and potatoes as we talk about a case that a few of you have reached out to me to discuss. I was a little bit shocked when I saw it, I must admit. Well, I say shocked. I weren't really that shocked, because at the end of the day, it doesn't surprise me that there are parents out there who treat their children badly and thrive because of it. Because I've seen it. I've seen it on this platform. I've seen parents that have done wrong to their children and been not only protected but enabled to flourish. So, again, doesn't surprise me. But who are we talking about? Shall we get into it? This Ruby Franke. That's not Ruby Franke. That's Ruby Franke's husband. Could you imagine if that was her? She looked bloody terrible. Let's find her. So this is the family. So who are they? So this family are a family who had a YouTube channel, 8 Passengers, which had over 2 million subscribers. So a very successful YouTube channel, which was about a Mormon family who showing how they lived, yada yada yada, and it got big, a bit like that Ryan child, but not good parents. Ryan's world, his family is nice and his parents are lovely. This one here, Ruby, she's not so nice, it would appear. Not a pair at all. So what's happened is that it appears the young lad, one of the kids, has got out of the house and he's ran to a neighbour. It would appear, in fact, let me just bring myself back up. I don't need that at the moment. So, young lad gets out, escapes, and goes to a neighbour and asks for food. And the neighbour believes that he kind of picked their family, as they'd given them cookies around Christmas. So they believe they are a nice, kind family. And it's transpired that the boy had duct tape round his wrists, covering cuts. He had abrasions, cuts, so on and so forth. The neighbours have subsequently raised issues saying that they'd seen these children doing chores out in triple-digit heat. They weren't a family that you would hear the normal sounds that you would expect with a family, you know, playing children, fun and stuff like that. And it's descended into utter chaos, where other family members are now reaching out and saying that, you know, finally these children are now safe. It was an auntie who was interviewed on one of the news channels, and she said, look, they're finally safe. We're happy they're out of that situation. But oh my word, let's just have a quick look at this. So look, like I say, that's the family. This would be the little boy, the one with the blue jacket hair. He's the one who escaped and went to the neighbours. But yeah, it's quite horrendous. That's the house with which they lived. And yeah, look, the neighbours said they believe the child picked that particular home. So they had given them cookies at Christmas. This is what we said. This Mr. 8 Passengers there. This is their van. Some other pictures close up of the door. This picture here is the eldest daughter. So this was after the mum had been arrested. She updated this on, I believe it was Instagram, just this caption with all the police outside saying finally. So that speaks volumes, doesn't it? That speaks volumes. Now this is an ongoing case. You know, nobody's been proven guilty of anything. And look, the religious thing, I'm not even getting involved in. I don't really understand it. I'm not a religious person per se. My mentality in life is that if you can give to other people and make their life better, do it. But first of all, take care of yourself and make sure you're okay, make sure your family's okay. We're an advocate over here for trying to stick up for people who don't have a voice, even though for some people that's hard for them to understand because it doesn't quite match in with their thought process. But the children will always come first in any case. And there are just some scumbag parents out there, some real scumbag parents who do horrible, horrible things, and their children become cannon fodder. And other people can almost put them in a bubble to protect them. But this is where, I don't know what's gone wrong here, but the Mormon situation, I'm staying away from. I was always taught, like I say, to, you seen praying. I'm praying to God. What are you praying for, son? I'm praying for a bike. That's not how it works. You steal a bike and then you pray for forgiveness. As a joke, by the way, I definitely didn't steal bikes and then pray for forgiveness. Didn't need forgiveness. I had a bike. I was really happy. Anyway, like I say, the religious side of things I'm staying out of. Don't understand it. Don't get it. All I know is that this is a wealthy family who made a lot of money on YouTube, and she has been arrested and she's being charged with multiple counts of child neglect, child torture, you name it, they're racking them up. And that's Ruby Frank for you. But you don't always know what's going on behind closed doors, do you? But children need to be kept more safe. People, the governments all over the world need to do a hell of a lot more to keep children safe, because they ain't doing enough. And things like this take the piss. Catch you all in the next one.